Adoption is the legal process where a single parent or a couple becomes the parents of a child that is not their own. Since 1990, the rate of adoption has dramatically increased. Without even including the adoptions by American parents of children within the United States, the number of children adopted from other countries by Americans has increased by thousands. Approximately 135,000 children are adopted in the United States each year. Of that, 26% of these children are from other countries. As adoption becomes more common in today's society, it has begun to be viewed as a positive and uplifting process. Regardless of the situation for the child to be placed up for adoption, it almost always leads to a better lifestyle for this child in the end, as the parents begin to treat this child as their own and do everything they can to keep this child happy. As the overall adoption process can be very expensive, many agencies have been created to make the process less costly for adoptive parents. These agencies are called non-profit organizations.
Well, it's a private nonprofit agency, so funding does not come from the government at all. Though we don't, as a nonprofit agency, you don't pay taxes and things like that. But it's a fee for a service rendered. So, whenever we work with adoption clients, applicants, there's a fee for a service like application fee, home study fee, child placement stuff.
With adoption comes many different emotions along with ups and downs throughout the process. Not only does this change have an effect on the child's life forever, it also affects the parent's life as well.
And all of that. The ups are certainly family building. Seeing a child succeed and do well in their adoptive family and seeing an adoptive family do well with them.
Although, even after a child has been placed into a better family, there are still issues that may remain. Oftentimes with adopted children, problems can occur mentally, physically, and emotionally, such as violence, depression, and attachment issues.
Like a child that's adopted at an older age most definitely has history of trauma in their background, whether it's from being separated from birth parents, spending time in an international orphanage, perhaps malnutrition, experience with malnutrition even when they were a baby. Children that are cared for in orphanages often have sensory processing issues. You might have seen images of babies in cribs in orphanages that are kind of shaking the crib and they're rocking, and that's a real common example of a sensory processing issue. What that is the baby trying to meet their own need for balance and holding by moving the vestibular fluid in their inner ear. That creates balance.
When adopting, it is common for parents to search for children in other places outside of the United States, such as third world countries. Although this decision may be seen as only good, oftentimes this difference in the child compared to the peers around them can cause many conflicts. Through all of the relationships with different adoptive families, it shows that no two adoption stories are the exact same. From positive relationships to underlying negative effects such as bullying, all adoptive children go through and experience adoption differently. Although there are some negative effects that many adopted children do face, adoption is meant to be a positive process that gives families the chance to take in a child and treat them as their own.